What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here. Another live stream for you. We are back. It's November 19th. Time to take a look at the markets. You guys know that's what we do right here, Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 11:30. Getting ready for the Crypto Breakfast Club as well. Man, a lot to dive into for sure. Bitcoin is up a little bit this morning, hovering over 91K. We've got some altcoins making some moves. Dogecoin's moving on an Elon Musk tweet. That's how you know the good times are here. Brett's up. Love to see that. PONKE is up quite a lot as well. One of my favorite plays. It is moving up the charts right now. PONKE is sitting at $439 million market cap, rank 150. I've been saying this, since PONKE was back at a $20 million market cap, that I really like this play. I think we talked about it for the first time in January of this year, which is crazy. So good to see PONKE performing so well here, up 63% in the last week, 10+% still today. A lot of the meme coins red, but PONKE making some nice moves right now. That's for sure. Good to see there. And we also have, some movement from some of the large caps. We'll get into some of those as well. Some news to talk about. So, always some things happening. There's that PONKE chart, by the way. Jeez, oh man, just an absolute explosion here. New all-time highs set the last couple days, actually, on PONKE. So good to see there. Yeah, we're going to dive into it here in about 5 minutes. We'll start the Breakfast Club. If you guys are brand new here, that's how we do it. We live stream the Breakfast Club. We're live streaming right now on X. We're live streaming on YouTube. I put a SHIB video out this morning. Not sure if you guys had watched that yet. Definitely go check it out. But it's mostly, about how SHIB's kind of getting overlooked right now, overshadowed as, some of the top meme coin plays. You've got Doge and Pepe getting a lot of attention and love right now. And for good reason. And I own all three of these at the top, right? But SHIB's kind of getting overlooked right now, in my opinion. Simply because, Pepe is getting listed on Coinbase, it's getting listed on Robinhood, it's the new kid on the block, and then Dogecoin with the whole, Department of Government Efficiency and Elon. People are forgetting about the 11th largest crypto by market cap in the world. SHIB just fell down below a $15 billion market cap recently, down about 3% in the last hour, but sitting here in the mid-twos, I think this is a very interesting play on SHIB, personally. And a lot of it has to do with Ethereum and how much it's underperformed. But in the same breath, I think that SHIB is going to make some moves. And when Ethereum does make moves, SHIB should make even bigger waves. That's just how it works. When Ethereum got up over 4K back in March, SHIB was in the mid-4s. It got halfway to its all-time high. It's basically about an 80% move from where we are right now if we see Ethereum get back to 4K. Now, what happens when Ethereum gets to 5K, 6K, maybe even 7K? SHIB should blast through previous all-time highs. And I've been saying I'm eyeing that $100 billion market cap. That is the number I'm eyeing for SHIB, and I think it's just getting overlooked right now. People forget it's the largest ERC20 crypto. It's still nearly double the size of Pepe, and Pepe's had an amazing run here as of late. And I own Pepe too. I think Pepe is going to do tremendous. But I don't think we should forget about Shiba Inu, okay? We know that this is a household name. It has all the makings of performing really, really well. Take a look at this monthly chart. To me, this is called, technical or not, to me, this is called coiling up, getting ready for its next leg up. And if you take a look at the yearly, you can kind of see nice little flag opening up here after we popped up to like the 2.7, 2.8 range. I think SHIB looks really, really interesting here. And again, we need Ethereum. And when that happens, I think the floodgates will open. JC, what's going on, man? Let's freaking go. Good morning. Good morning, brother. How we doing? Thoughts on NKN? Don't know about that one, John. Don't know about a couple of these tickers. Boca G's in the house. Thoughts on Bonky on base? I've never heard of it. Good morning from Indiana. What's going on? What's happening? Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Always like to hear where you guys are coming in from. Hopefully you are subscribed. If you're not yet already, it's totally free to do so. We'd love to have you rock with us every single day. XRP will be running hard soon. Gary, good morning to you. Near. Zach, have you looked into HBAR? Brian Brooks is likely to take chairman of the SEC. He's sitting on the board of HBAR. Recent news. Of course. Yeah, we talked about it in our HBAR video. Recently, we just put it out. What's your thoughts on Matic? I have a bag of Matic. Was thinking of moving it into Crow, ADA, or GRT. What's your thoughts? Chris, what's happening, man? Long time no see. You know, Matic, man, it's either going to go one of two ways, and I wish I had a better answer. It's either severely undervalued or there's just way too much damn competition in the L2 space now. I don't know which one it's going to be. But, I mean, you've got Arbitrum, you've got Optimism, you've got Base now. You do have a lot of competition that you didn't have before. Now, I still think Matic has a lot going for it in terms of partnerships. The thing that I don't like about Polygon now, and my sentiments have changed and shifted a little bit since 2021, they don't have a strong community. They don't have a strong retail community. But I do think it's still severely undervalued here. And, you know, the best times to invest are when nobody's talking about the asset, right? So, I mean, it's sitting down here, $3+ billion, you know, it performed well in the bear market. You can take a look at the alt chart. This is the new asset, by the way. That's why the chart's not very, you know, vast here. But in March, I mean, it got up to $1.27. I mean, so I still think we're severely undervalued here. And, you know, once this bull market really heats up, I do think Polygon will do well. Now, will there be some faster horses? Probably. You know, there definitely probably will be some faster horses. And I've mentioned those quite a bit, right? Like, I've been heavily invested in Sui. This is a new layer one that I really, really like. You know, things like Pepe. You know, these new meme coins that are burst on this thing. Caspa and how it's performed. Even Render and Injective, BitTensor, Tau. These are all like new kids on the block, new narratives that I think are just hotter right now. You know, Brett is another example. Ondo is another example that I think will do well. So that's kind of my overall sentiment. But it is time to start the Breakfast Club, guys. We're going to get it popping here, get it rolling. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. Good morning, Crypto Breakfast Club. What's happening? We are back. Another show, another day, another PONKE chart pump. Oh, yeah. PONKE's going nuts. $434 million market cap. Man, loving that. Loving that. Yeah, we got a lot to get into, guys. A lot of movement in the market. There's always big news stories. But yeah, wanted to kind of focus in on some of the top movers and shakers right now. Dogecoin got a little bit of a pump, obviously, from Mr. Elon Musk mentioning Doge in a tweet. So we're close there to 40-cent level on Dogecoin. Brett on base making some moves, up 50% in the last week. BONKE is going up, almost back to 4 billion. BONKE's almost back in the top 30. So there's an interesting narrative there. BONKE's one that I've traded. I've just never held it long enough to get big gains. But anyway, we'll see here. HBAR still up from yesterday, still up 152% in the last week. A lot of positive news coming out of HBAR with ETF filings, a partnership with SpaceX, and all kind of good stuff coming out of HBAR. XRP, I got a video coming out there right after the Breakfast Club. Make sure you guys watch that one. It'll come out at 11:30. Some interesting news surfacing about XRP ETFs and when those could potentially go live. I'll give you a hint. It's at some point in 2025. A lot of the analysts are projecting. Obviously, with the changing of the guard at the SEC, that changes a lot. That changes everything, really. So let's get into it, man. Let's talk SHIB, Doge, Brett, PONKE, Pepe, and the whole market. I'll tell you guys this too. I put a SHIB video out this morning. If you haven't had a chance to watch that one, make sure you check it out later. I think SHIB's getting overlooked right now. It's definitely getting overshadowed for good reason, right? Because Pepe gets listed on Coinbase, gets listed on Robinhood, and then Doge with the Department of Government Efficiency. That's the talk of the town right now. And these are the top three meme coins that you've got: SHIB, Doge, and Pepe. And SHIB's kind of being left out of the mix right now. But I mean, looking at the charts, SHIB looks like it's coiling up, man. It looks like it's getting ready. But we need Ethereum. We need Ethereum to fucking move. And we need Zach to quit cheating and leaving for the Solana ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? We need more people in the Ethereum ecosystem.
Zach, I just want to let you know, I converted Zach from Subway into a Solana Maxi, and last night, / this morning, he fucking CTO'd a fucking Solana project.
There you go. See? There you go.
It's a ZTO. It's a Zach takeover. But no, seriously, I mean, Ethereum, I don't mean to interrupt you, Zach. You can cut me off whenever.
No, you're good, bro. Good.
Ethereum's not moving right now. It's a perfect time to get some SHIB. Don't get me wrong. SHIB, I think, is going to run when things are quiet. It's the best time to buy. But overall, Solana is pumping. I'm not turning into a Solana Maxi. I just like the low gas fees, honestly. And right now, I don't have to bridge. I can literally, it's a top 3 crypto. So I can do plays, and I can move it right back into Solana, and it's pumping. Vitalik needs to fucking fix the gas fees if he wants to survive, because there are going to be other blockchains within the cycle that are going to move up, I think. And Shibarium's doing well. I saw they put out a thing to bridge. You can now bridge over ERC20 projects right to Shibarium, which is good. The only problem for me is the gas fees. Let's be honest here. So even if you want to get out and go back, you still got to pay that gas fee to bridge out. So Solana kind of takes away all of that. But yes, I literally CTO'd Nova Chain that pumped yesterday. Paid's laughing. So I own the supply now, and I'm taking it over, and it's going to be a meme project, and we're just going to push it to the moon. I mean, right now it's at 6.5K market cap. It ran to 35. Was it 35K on this space yesterday?
48.
$500. I found it at $500 market cap. So, and I kind of feel a need to take it over because I know a lot of people in here got into it. Hopefully you cheated a little bit and made some money, but I don't want people to get it wrecked. So I'm going to push this too and help out the best I can for the community. And it's literally a meme token. So I own the supply, and It's going to push this thing to the moon. So, but yeah, on the grand scale of things, SHIB is a perfect time to get in a good position right now, because I think eventually Ethereum will have its run, but right now it's a Solana market. I mean, the last 7 days it's up 14.455%. It's like 239 for one Solana. I remember when it was cheap, but you can't deny that it's a top 3 crypto. You know, other than, you know, take away Tether and the stable stuff, top 3. So, and clearly they're doing something right. I love the fact that, you know, you get on the Phantom wallet, right? And you just swap. It's all within that one application. You do not need to leave. You don't have to bridge. So, and it's cheap on gas. So just name another blockchain that beats that. And that's probably why it's doing very well. And, you know, I'm looking at these tokens that are just launching, going to, you know, $500 million market cap overnight. And it's just running. It's like the meme blockchain this cycle at the moment. So I'm watching that highly, and I've been deep diving and, you know, trading shitcoins. As you can tell, I got into this one at $500 market cap. I mean, so early. So, and I've been trying to find a bunch of them like that, you know, making some plays and bringing them back to Solana. But right now, that is the blockchain for me. Till something else outproduces it, I'm riding, and gas is cheap. So, you know, you don't want to be spending $20 on Ethereum and paying $50 in gas fees. That is like that's a negative equity right there for me. So, you know, you can throw in a couple bucks on a Solana play and cost you, you know, 0.00 whatever 2 to swap that out, make a few bucks. I think that's good. You know, I'm watching Ethereum. The gas is just ridiculous when it pumps in. You know, we didn't get in here to lose money. We got to be smart, and until he fixes that, I'm not really trading that much Ethereum stuff. I'll hold it. You know, I'm a big SHIB OG, so I hold that dearly to my heart. But on the flip side of it, these new meme coins launching, I'm just looking at Solana at the moment. And unless someone else can prove me wrong, you know, that's kind of my play for this cycle so far. You know, hopefully something else creeps up and I can adjust to that. But Solana is where it's at. It's where the money's at. Thank you.
I hear that. I mean, and, you know, a couple things here on SHIB and kind of what's going on with Ethereum and a few things here, actually. So we saw back in March, you know, when Ethereum had its run and it got up over 4K. Now, granted, it was short-lived, but it was still a pump. It was like a 2 to 3 week pump. And what we saw with SHIB is it went up like 230% in that same time frame. We got back to, you know, halfway back toward the all-time high, roughly like a $25 billion market cap. And that was literally on a 2 week pump, Zach. I mean, it was like a fake out, you know, but people forget, you know, or maybe we don't recognize this as much. Shiba Inu is still by far the largest ERC20 crypto running on the Ethereum blockchain. So when Ethereum runs, SHIB is going to run. I mean, we're back down now below 15 billion market cap, sitting at this 2.5 range. When Ethereum has its run and it sets new all-time highs, and let's just play hypotheticals and say it goes to 5,000 and 6,000 and maybe even 7,000. I mean, SHIB and Pepe are so freaking primed, right? And these are good quality bets. You're not dumpster diving here, right? With SHIB and Pepe. And Pepe now, I mean, sitting at number 18, it got as high as number 15. These are massive market caps in their own right, and they are going to pump harder than Ethereum when Ethereum starts to pump. So I've been telling you guys, like, I am shoring up these positions because we have not seen the Ethereum pump yet. If we had already seen the Ethereum pump, I'd probably be prioritizing some other assets outside of SHIB and Pepe. I'm loading up on SHIB and Pepe right now because I know we haven't seen the Ethereum pump. And when the Ethereum pump happens, I want the largest 2 ERC20 cryptos stacked in my wallet, and I'm going to reap the rewards. Like, simple as that, right? Now, in addition to that, we know that retail's slowly coming back. When retail comes back, where are they going to go? They're going to flock into the assets that they know. They're going to flock into the assets that they recognize, the brands that they know. That's Doge, that's SHIB, and it's soon to be, or it's already happening, it's soon to be Pepe too. It's these three. They're listed everywhere. They're on Robinhood. They're on Coinbase. They're where all the normies go to download a new wallet, to get in the game. And you know what happens. These big exchanges know exactly how to attract the new investors. You're going to be getting your notification. Shiba Inu's up 10%. Remember when SHIB got listed on Crypto.com and Coinbase and Robinhood? Every other damn alert was Dogecoin this and Shiba Inu that and Dogecoin this and Shiba Inu that. And what do people do? They open their wallet and they buy and they buy and they buy and they buy and they buy. Speaking of Crypto.com, I was talking about this in my video this morning, my first video out on the channel, and I posted on X here too. Crypto.com is getting set to run a new promotion for Shiba Inu, and I love this idea. This is freaking brilliant. So this is what's going on. Basically, starting it looks like December 6th, according to the information I got. What you're going to be able to do now on Crypto.com is earn SHIB passively by locking up your CRO or staking your CRO. So stake CRO, earn SHIB. Brilliant move by Crypto.com. Not only because SHIB is so recognizable and it attracts the retail, and they're obviously, boosting the value of their token by having people lock it up, but SHIB is the largest asset outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum in the proof of reserves of Crypto.com. If you guys remember, when FTX, when that whole saga happened, a lot of the exchanges, the quality ones, wanted to kind of clear their name and say, hey, here's our proof of reserves. We can prove that we have one-to-one backing of our assets. And when Crypto.com did that, they revealed just how much Shiba Inu they hold on their fucking balance sheet, and it is insane. Okay, and that all has to do with how many people hold SHIB on the exchange. So as many people as many people who hold SHIB on the exchange, they got to have that one-to-one backing. So Crypto.com is all in on SHIB, and this new promotion I think is interesting. And again, I just think SHIB right now is being overlooked. It's not being talked a lot about, and I think it's an interesting play. For sure. And I love all three of these top meme coins, SHIB, Doge, and PONKE, for the reasons we laid out there. And retail's not back, but it's slowly happening. And I think they're just really good bets. And especially when you look at SHIB and Pepe being those large ERC20 crypto plays, and Ethereum hasn't freaking pumped. I mean, Ethereum is sitting there idle. And eventually I think that's going to shift. And when it does, look out. SHIB and Pepe are going to fly. So that's just kind of one of my takes. But Paid, what's going on, bro? And Kevin, I see you. We'll get right down to Kevin after. Paid, what's happening, brother?
Yo, Zach, good morning. GM. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope the other Zach's doing good. Yeah, me and Zach are in the trenches. I have converted Zach to Solana. He is now a trench warrior like myself. We're hanging out in the trenches together. This is our second time in the trenches on Solana within the last week. So everyone who's making money off of Zach and Solana, you're welcome. It's a beautiful day out here in Morocco, drinking a coffee, having a cigar, looking at the clouds go by, and it's just a great day. Snack doing well, Cardano doing well. VeChain, Zach, VeChain is starting to rumble a little bit. I'm not sure if you've been looking at that chart lately. It was at 2 cents, right around there, just past 3.5 almost. So VeChain, I know I've been talking about VeChain till I've been beating that dead horse for a while. VeChain, guys, just look at the chart. That's all I'm going to say. But no, everything's looking very, very good. Super excited for the bull run in front of us and where we are right now. And also shout out to a few people in the room I see down there. Lunker, I see you down there, brother. That's how he talks. Lunker, I'm glad I see you down there, brother. Come up to the stage whenever. And XRP Queen is here also. Hello, XRP Queen. How are you? Zach, that's all I really got. I'm drinking a coffee.
Yeah, I got to get a second cup. I had some breakfast this morning, but I'm ready for a nice cold brew. I'm gonna go grab one right now. But yeah, I see Mar down there with his new AI photo, looking all slick and fancy with the new AI photo there. I see you, bro. I see you.
Zach, he does that to get the girls. He does that to get the girls.
Yeah, I know the game. That's just that's a subtle move, bro. That's No words necessary. I see you.
You are just jealous, Zach. You're jealous, man.
What's up, Baggy? What's going on, bro? Hey, we'll go right to you. Let me go over to Kevin, though. Kevin's been sitting there with his hand up for a little while. What's going on, man? Good morning to you, bro.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'm Brother Paid. No, I was going to call out Paid for a V-chain. It's starting to move. I jumped in when he said to jump in. H-bar has been moving. So, Zach, I hit Paid on Telegram asking him kind of like, because with Doge, like, I'm still trying to learn how much to take profits and how much to sell and what to keep. So I have Doge and I'm up like 20. I have like 10 cent average on Doge. I have 10,000 Doge. So I'm up like 2,500. So my thing is with Doge, I'm like, I could sell and take profits, but I think Doge is going to keep moving. But do I sell and take some profits or just hold? Because my plan was if it drops under like, about 33 cents, then sell and then sit. But I think Doge is still a good buy at where it's at. It's going to fly. I just think it's going to keep going. So I just don't know, like, exactly, do I sell and take profits? Not financial advice, I know, guys, but I just want to know your opinions.
Yeah, man. I mean, I could give you mine. And I think, the way to think about this, Kevin, I think, at least it helps me, bro, is it's not so much, taking the profits, which you want to do. But what I try to think about is I'm going to take profits at this certain point because I have a plan what to do after. You know what I mean? Like I have a plan where to put that money. So maybe, hypothetically here, when Dogecoin hits 50 cents or whatever, I'll, hypothetically, could be a plan. I'm going to take out, my initial plus 30% and put that into Bitcoin and stack myself some more Bitcoin, and then when Doge hits, breaks its new all-time high, I'll take another 20% and, stack that in Ethereum or whatever it is, right? Or put it back into stocks or real estate or whatever. I think giving yourself different price targets, just like you can dollar cost average in, you can dollar cost average out. And I think a lot of people forget that. Like a lot of people think like, oh, I got to sell in one clip to get out of this thing. And you could do it that way too. But you can also DCA your way out. And the easiest thing that I've found is just give myself price targets. And when it hits those certain targets, you just click the button and you just take the emotions out of it. But I agree with you in the sense that I think Dogecoin's got a nice runway here. I mean, with all things that are happening, politically and Elon and I mean, what we laid out there at the beginning, as retail comes back in, to me, they're going into Dogecoin first. They're going into Dogecoin before anything else. Anything else. Like they're going into Doge before they're going to Bitcoin. Like a regular normie, just getting into the game. So, I mean, yeah, I firmly believe that Doge will set new all-time highs. I think it'll blast through $1. I mean, where it'll go, I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody knows for sure, but that's why you just set those price targets. And for me, I'll just be DCAing my way out. And, the majority of the time, man, that capital's going back and sitting into stable coins and waiting for the next play, waiting for the next opportunity, and or going into Bitcoin. I mean, it's just pretty simple for me. That's kind of how I play it.
Roger that, and I appreciate that. Like, so that was my biggest thing. Like, I take the money, do I sit and wait and buy back in there, or put it like you said? So that kind of puts it in a little more perspective for me. So another question, Zach. So like for your personal, for just you personally, looking at Doge, what is your kind of a plan to? This is where I'm gonna take some profits, and put it into Bitcoin right now for maybe some now and some here. Is it 50 cents or is it higher? Do you think?
I'm like you. My average cost right now is somewhere between like 9 or 10 cents. My first profit taking spot is 70 cents, man. That's for me. Now, a lot of that comes back to what your overall portfolio looks like, right? What your timeline is. But for me, man, I'm holding my first trough is 70 cents. I'll take my initial out, and then I'll probably take 20 to 25% there, and then assess the situation, see where we are in the cycle, get the temperature in the room, and then create a new plan from there. And that's kind of what I do with all my top alts. Is I have that first profit taking spot, and then we don't know what that market's going to look like. If and when hopefully Dogecoin hits 70 cents, which I think it will. And when that happens, you know, you take the temperature of the room, you form another plan from there. So that's kind of where I'm at with Doge. But I think we're going much higher with Dogecoin. It's just it's too good of a narrative right now, and it's just everything that needs to be set up for Doge to do well. It's happening. I mean, it's literally the way I look at Dogecoin. I guess maybe this could help somebody. This is like the retail Bitcoin. You know, if you miss Bitcoin, don't miss Doge. It's really like that kind of narrative for me. And so many of the, you know, folks who come into the market, they see that price point. And if you're in the market, you understand that it's not just about price. You got to look at market cap. You got to look at, you know, tokenomics. But a lot of people just see 39 cents and it's just, oh, I can buy, you know, a shit ton of those, you know, and that's attractive. And again, you can't duplicate having the most influential person in the world creating a government agency with its freaking acronym and talking about it, and most likely going to do something with it in terms of utility. Because that's the other thing we forget about Dogecoin. It's actually fundamentally and technologically sound. It's very similar to how Bitcoin is structured. You know, outside of them, you know, basically issuing more tokens every year or putting more tokens into circulation. But, you know, other than that, man, I mean, I think it's one of the best, you know, low risk plays with upside right now, you know, in this cycle.
I agree, and thank you, Zach. I agree. Thank you, Zach. I'm gonna let Pay get into a minute. I just want to thank you, and I kind of was on the same level, so it made me feel a lot better. I was kind of like where you. I think it's to take profits a little higher, around 70. Pay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Pay, for interrupting. I just want to tell Zach and thank you guys.
No, I was just gonna say, Kevin. Also, dude, what are you gonna do with the money after the bull cycle? Have that idea already set in your head, and it's gonna help you take your profits. Like, if you want to fucking buy a house at the end of the cycle, okay, how much money do you need for the house you want? Okay, how much are you making off of Doge at this moment? Could you, you know, prolong that a little bit? You know, could you look at $1 maybe? Because it would help you out a little bit. I mean, it all depends. But for me, it's looking at what I'm doing after the cycle. Fuck what's happening right now. Fuck the markets now. What do I want to do after the cycle? What do I want to do? You know, where do I want to live? Do I want to start a new business? Whatever. And then now I generate my profit-taking strategy based on that. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, man. And you know, cash is king, right? I mean, the people who win the most in crypto are sitting on cash and they're not afraid to deploy it when everybody else is sitting on the sidelines, right? The people who have been here multiple cycles and continue to win, they're the people who have taken profits along the way, who have strategically then bought back assets in bear markets, because you never know what the narrative is going to be. You know, think about buying Caspa in the bear market. Think about buying SUI. You know, these are both new narratives, right? Haven't seen a bull run yet. Those people who were able to stack Caspa and SUI early were people who took profits last cycle, who sat on cash, who take a, you know, really good pulse of the market, who do their homework and know that, hey, this is something undervalued up and coming here. And now you're literally playing the game, right? You're making your money work for you. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, you know. But yeah, man, Kevin, appreciate the question and good convo. Let me go down to Baggy, and then we got Larry back in the building with us today. Baggy, what's up?
Hey guys, thank you for having me. Nice space. What can I say? Yeah, it's these things. Yeah, blue chips all the time will be in front. You know, like this is the thing, and especially for retailers, you know. But my question is how they will how they will find the small, you know, the small market cap, you know, the micro cap, you know. And I think the main thing that they will try to find, because some of them will come and they will want to play it, they want to try to find the next Pepe, they'll try to find the next thing, and they will come on spaces, and the single thing that I'm bullish and I'm 100% that will pump hard, but not in the direction of money, will be spaces, we'll have more and more people in spaces, more and more public, these platforms start to grow harder and harder, because maybe people like project like Baggy, like we're a meme coin, we the focus is on X, and all what I can say is spaces give to Baggy a big boost, so we are now like at 123k. We was at 150, and we was like at 80k, and everything every time when we make spaces and people understand what we are doing, our charts start to pump, I really believe that people will start to find the real value and the real projects in spaces, and I'm bullish on that, and I'm bullish in this space from you, Zach, because it's not my first time here. All the time come with good insights, So, guys, related to the space, it's very important to understand that more people want to find the good spaces, because this is one of that good space. And we will see how the market will look, but of course, blue chips will perform, will outperform in the final. And Doge is the king, and I think will be a battle between Doge and Pepe. I think, I don't know. Of course, it's not a battle because we'll have a lot of liquidity in the market, and everything will pump, especially the good stuffs. So it will not be. And the thing, and another thing, and I will finish. It's we need to stop with this mentality of PvP or even a PvE. We have place for everyone. If you are a good project, if you are a real project, you show everyday spaces, you make your own space, you have a good community, you are good to go. And you will find the right people and the right wells that will start to invest in your project. So the mentality of PvE and PvP will disappear in the next year. I think in 2-3 years, because everything is faster, and people will start to really build here and start to understand the value of blockchain and the possibility that we have here, and especially the community that is here. And let's go. It's interesting time for us and for all the crypto, and we will see a massive adaptation soon, And like me, I entered here in 2 years ago, two years and a half ago, and all what I can say, I was full-time Web3 from the beginning. I saw the potential. I said, man, yes, this is the future. Let's fucking go. Thank you, guys. Nice space.
Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, 100%, man. I just gave you a follow back too. Would love to talk to you on the back channels about potentially becoming a sponsor with us here on the Crypto Breakfast Club, so we can handle that in the back channels, man. But appreciate the kind words. Thanks for popping up here. Larry, what's going on, man?
Hey, sorry I'm a little bit late. Happy to be finally back. It's been a rough couple of days. You guys have seen I've been super busy with my day job and also with my shoulder, just rehabbing and stuff. But I want to give Kevin and Zach, to your point, I want to give Kevin why Doge is the king of saleability or solubility. A lot of first you can argue that it's one of the original memes, right? But the biggest thing that separates Doge as a truly scarce real world asset, as far as a digitized or tokenized asset, is the fact that you can mine it on a POW. And what does that mean? A lot of the tokens that we're talking about that are blue chips are either there's either supply or buying pressure, right? And the balance of a chart. But with Doge, it has been around so long because from the start, from the inception, it had solubility through dilution as one of its solutions to the supply and continued holder count. Now, how is that possible? Is because it's a mineable asset. Doge, if you can mine Litecoin, you can easily, mine Bell's coin or Doge, primarily Doge. And it gives you another avenue that's not reliant on exit liquidity strategy, not on the chart pressure itself or the market, but the ability to mine Doge has made some of the top Doge holders the way they are. They've been able to play the long game because they're not, pressured by the sale and buy pressure or supply pressure on the chart, and it continues to be a valuable and scarce digital asset based on the fact that it's able to be mined based on resources, on proof of work, right? So that's some valuable insight into probably more of some of the alpha I'll drop. I talked to Zach and paid kind of a little bit about it, but I talked more to Zach about it in DM about the things that are happening in the world of POWs and how, because of the increased pressure on all these strategic Bitcoin reserve funds that are going into effect, that have actually already been in effect in most countries. It's just now it's a mainstream thing because it was one of the main campaign theses that people rallied behind, especially us here in DeFi. But to give you, Kevin and Zach, both, especially you, Kevin, Doge will always be, you don't ever have to worry about that because this is the one big separation, the third degree of separation from those other assets is the fact that it has the ability to be mined, And there's other products like XRP, for example. I'm not going to say I told you so many times here, weeks beforehand, and just like all of the Bitcoin mining that's being,
11:30.
Being bought up, or facilities being bought by data facilities now, electric car manufacturers, etc. I told you, and even on ETH, what I told you about ETH is coming back. $1 billion of the probably $5 billion that got minted on Tether by Ethereum Foundation. Something big is coming. Not alpha, not financial advice to you that way, but the inflows are coming, and the adjustment is coming. So, I'm not going to say I told you so on XRP. Many of you have said good things on XRP, but there have been people that have been holding XRP for like 3 or 4 years that are finally able to break even now from like 75. I talked to Mar about this, but I'm not going to say that myself and a few other people like Matasco told you so, but I especially kind of gave you a side-by-side, play-by-play on what's happening here on Crypto Breakfast Club. But Kevin, you should feel 100% confident in your investing in Doge. If you pull profits and rally back in when it dips, like taking a round trip on it, that's fine, But the one thing that's the main difference about Doge and, like, for example, SHIB and PONKE and Brett and the other ones is that it has scarceable dilutability into diluting actually the supply of tokens, but based on resources, right? So the value is there, and that's what makes Doge totally different. And like, if you want to say it's the original OG meme, it is, but it's also the meme that covers all basis supply, community, culture, etc. And that's one of the reasons why Elon Musk pushes, because it meets his requirements for balance, I think, right? So it's not just the dog culture itself. That's huge. It's mainstream culture now. You have people buying Shiba Inus. It's the number one bought breed here in China, for example, where I'm at. And they have lots of different dogs, but they buy Shibas. They don't even know why they buy Shibas, but this is a reason why, because of the dog culture. You see SHIB, you see Doge. It's a Japanese Akita or Shiba Inu. That's the number one bought dog here in China now for some time, and they don't even know what the cultural association is to why it's so popular, because they're actually difficult dogs to deal with behavior-wise, etc. And that's not related. They're not the best house dogs. They're very territorial, etc. They were bred to be guard and hunting dogs. But the point is
Larry,
yeah.
Question. You know a Tibetan Mastiff? You know those dogs?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
Yes.
I do.
Dude, we should make a Tibetan Mastiff coin. Just put that in the back of your head. Thanks.
No, you should make a crypto breakfast club. You should make a crypto breakfast club corgi. I think that'd be cool. I want to see a corgi coin, man. I love corgis, bro. They don't try to be tough. They have some attitude and personality. They look kind of like a SHIB, or a Doge. But yeah, I think that's what Crypto Breakfast Club is: approachable, inclusive. That's what I think makes this space so great. And that's the kind of environment I like to be in, because it's inclusive. And it like the last bull run, we wouldn't have a space like this based on the tribalism. But now it's just like what's working, right? Like Solana, for example, it's the world's casino now. Me and Zach were talking about that. But if you're a naysayer on ETH based on the volume and the En-ROADS, if you look at what's happening on ETH, yeah, a lot of it's still institutional volume, but retail volume is catching up. I look at, from the market makers and also the activity from market makers and the exchanges themselves, how much of them are DCAing back into ETH now, based on that 1 billion that was minted on Tether for Ethereum Foundation. Expect 4 or 5 more billion within the next week. That's an educated guess, right? That's not financial advice, but that's an educated guess that Ethereum is gonna make its run back based on some of the solutions that Vitalik recently talked about. If you were in my feed, you saw I was in a very intimate, small room meeting with him and CZ and about 15 other people. So I would tell you that it's going to happen. So everything's going to run, but if there's the market is the way the market is because of Ethereum. I think, and 80% of what's out there is an EVM, or it's a fork, or still has like on-ramp and off-ramp on Ethereum. Even Solana is largely on-ramp and off-ramping on Ethereum one way or another. So it doesn't matter. We still rely on Ethereum. You cannot be an Ethereum maxi, but that's why institutional finance is so heavily vested in Ethereum and not in Solana or even Litecoin, for example. Although the Litecoin XRP or the Litecoin ETFs coming out, and the XRP people have been sleeping and not talking about XRP's quantum financial service, the QFS, that's being integrated. Like UnionPay made another announcement that they will make, on-ramping and off-ramping Chinese yuan on UnionPay off of XRP quantum financial service, right, on the QFS. That's huge because it's the first digital currency besides Bitcoin to have a direct on-ramp and off-ramp legally without a license, But this is just going to be kind of an alpha before the deprohibition of DeFi in Q1 for mainland China anyways. Oh, and also be careful if you use dex.ai. It got hacked for millions on its collateralized swap and on its bot with an emphasis on Solana. I told this to Zach earlier. So if you're using the Dex AI, it's had such a blowback that even in mainland China that the police have been contacted to investigate and to try to retrieve funds, and many security providers and exchanges also to freeze and track funds. But now law enforcement's involved in a place where it's not officially recognized. So if you're using that Dex.ai platform, I would be careful. And I guess I'll end my rant with that.
Love it, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping back. Hopefully the shoulder's doing better too, man. Hey, real quick note on, I'm going to get up to Lunker here in a second. Real quick note on Floki. I just saw this come across the desk, if you will. They just recently announced a huge marketing campaign in India. And also, so in addition to that, this is kind of an under-the-radar play, I think, too. It's top 50 still. It's ranked number 49. But also, Coinbase has recently added Floki to its listing roadmap. So if you're looking to maybe get out ahead of one, similar to what Pepe just did, okay, that big run-up that we saw from Pepe, this could be an interesting play. Whether short-term, long-term, what have you, could be an interesting potential trade right now. Floki, looking at price action, it's done well. It's definitely done well. It hasn't done as well as some of the others. It's up 62% in the last month. This year it's up 699%, which is pretty insane. But there could be some room there. And again, if that Coinbase listing goes through, when that announcement comes, you guys know we usually get, a pretty nice, pump from that. So that's another play. Lunker, what's going on, man?
What's happening, guys?
Lunker!
What's up, Paid? How you doing, my brother?
What's going on, Lunker? How you doing, brother?
Hey, I just want to thank you guys for being up here, always doing your thing. Value to the community 100%. And I want to just say to everybody else, congratulations, because you're all here. Over the next 250, 300 days, we are all going to make a lot of money. period, end of discussion. Just imagine, Bitcoin's at 60% right now. Wait until we are in the mid 40s or the high 40s and everything is freaking taking off. Watch that Bitcoin dominance chart. When it gets down there, that's when your faces will be melting. But don't forget, take your profits as you go, 100%. But I want to congratulate everybody. It's getting ready to get real up in here.
Lunker,
man.
me and you, we're going fishing, Lunker. Me and you. When we hit the money, the milestones we want, we're getting fishing.
That's it. Period. End of discussion.
Hell yeah, brother.
You're in Florida, right, Paige?
Florida, brother, I'm in Morocco.
Oh, that's right. You're in freaking. That's right. How the hell can you come
I'm in
over
Africa,
here?
bro. I'm in Africa. You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. Listen, look, it's funny. You know, back in the day, people like racists used to be like, "Oh, go back to Africa." Well, you know what? I did, and it's great.
Yeah, I guess this boat won't make it over there. I just got like a bass boat, but I guess I'll have to get something bigger, come over there and get you.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get down to Blake. What's up, man? Blake Ryan, what's happening? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Is Blake talking?
No.
I can't hear him.
Okay.
Oh, I know you guys. I'm like, what the fuck is
Got
he
him. We got Zach. We got Zach hook, line, and sinker, bro. We got Zach hook, line, and
That was
sinker.
good. That was good. I actually drink coffee. I'm now a coffee drinker.
Yeah, bro.
Got
You
me
gotta
converted.
get on it, man. Hey,
This dude's on coffee and Solana. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The fucking moon's about to explode.
yo, Blake, take a quick lap, bro. We'll get you up here. In the meantime, we got Ghost has been up here for a little bit. What's up, Ghost?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's happening, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you from the Kai Kin community. Now, I'm going to take my time on this one today because we've been baking.
Hold on. Let me
Don't
stop
take
you
any
right
time.
there. We're not. We don't really do like the hard shills, but we do have sponsorship opportunities here on the Breakfast Club, brother. So if you're interested in that, you can hit up Paid, you can hit up Zach or myself, and we'll get you squared away. But if you got to take on the market, if you got to take on the macro or anything up in the title of the space, man, feel free to jump in.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Your corp, what's going on, bro?
Someone clip that, please. Thank you.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
Good, man. What's happening?
Good to hear. Actually, you already talked about something I was going to say, that is Floki. I haven't heard people talk about it or nothing, and Floki been doing a pretty nice little run there, going up, and you already mentioned why. But something else, I'm not sure if people saw it last night, but Bone came out 50% last night, and, it retraced a little bit, but I think it's going to do more movement. So, guys, don't sleep on Bone or any of the SHIB ecosystem. You guys know how that is, and how Tag was talking about it earlier, how Ethereum, when it comes up and it runs, and Larry giving us alpha like always. So, guys, we here every morning, so share the room, comment, so everybody could come in, because look at this alpha that Larry just gave us about Ethereum. We were just talking stuff that Ethereum needs to do something. So I said, look, something is cooking there. Also, once that goes up, you guys know how Zach said SHIBA is going to go up. SHIBA going to go up, then SHIBA ecosystem is going to go up too. So don't sleep on that, guys. Zach from Subway have always said it, and I'm glad that I heard him that time. That I already been in Bone, but I'm glad that I heard him to reinvest again. And I did that earlier 3 or 4 days ago, so I'm already up in this investment that I did recently. I'm about to take some profit out. So yeah, definitely, guys, don't sleep on this. Do not sleep on this. So that's all I wanted to say. I wish y'all have a great day. Thank you again, Zach Paid and Zach from Subway and Larry, Mark, everybody here that always is here every day, every day grinding, not being, oh, make money for me, not being those type of people. I'm glad that you guys are here. Again, raise your hand real quick. Please do this. Please, you do this. Some of them already know what I'm going to say, but raise your hand, your right hand, and pat yourself on the back because we did it, guys. We did it. And when I say we did it, is that we got hit in here in the crypto really, really early. And everything that we've been waiting for, it's already happening, and it will happen even bigger within like this year. So that's all I gotta say. Take care, guys. Have a good day. Much love.
Your Corp, I'm so glad you're around, brother. I remember you were having some health issues, so I'm glad you came on the other side of that. So thank God for that. But it's bad funny you said raise your right hand. I thought you were gonna make us all do the Pledge of Allegiance. I was like, what is going on right now?
Nah, just give prop to yourself. That's all I wanted to say.
Y'all ever seen Christmas Vacation?
Yeah.
Bro, when she goes to do the prayer, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. It's like, nah, we're talking about the blessing. Anyway, I digress. Let's go down to Blake. Let's see if he's ready to rock and roll here.
Hey, what's up?
Blake?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, I was just wondering, Mumu, what you think, and do you think they're going to get more exchange listings? I see they're only on BitGet. Thanks.
Yeah, man. I like Mumu a lot, man. Sitting there right now at 150 mil market cap. Just had a big run up and pull back now, like the last few days or so. I do think more exchange listings are going to come their way. They've been around for a while, too, since March earlier this year. So, yeah, man, the two on Sol that I really like that are, not yet, billion-dollar market caps listed everywhere. PONKE, and I know PONKE's been flying lately, but bro, I was talking about, I mean, I don't want to sound too crazy here, but I was telling you all about PONKE in January at a $20 million market cap. Now it's 434.
I'll attest to that. Zach was definitely on PONKE, and every time in the back channel, he's like, Zach, hey, you see PONKE? Look at the PONKE chart.
I was trying to tell everybody, man.
What I do for Snack, he does for PONKE, so I will give him full credit, guys. He's been talking about this shit.
But I do like Mumu, too. I do like Mumu, and it's in that sweet spot, man, like 150 mil. So, yeah, man, I think in due time, some more exchange listings. I think it's a good narrative, too, overall, I think it could last.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. All right, man, thank you very much.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you popping up here. Let's get down to Mar, Mr. AI. AI Mar, what's going on, bro?
What's up, Zach? Yeah, man, my new picture, Kova actually did it for me. He did a horrible job. But yeah, I still put it up there. I hope everyone is doing great. So, good morning to everyone. Yeah, man, I haven't been working hard lately too much on finding new projects. I did jump into a coin like around $8 million market cap. Got the fuck out already. Took all my profit, left a small moon bag in there. Dude, I even forgot the name of the fucking coin. It's just so much right now in the it's the BAKKT thing on Solana. It's that exchange of Donald Trump that he is gonna buy or whatever it is. So yeah, I just put a few dollars in there and doubled my money, got out. It's not like the main coin or anything of that exchange or anything like that. But, just following the money, for a small trade. Also, I know the pod chain just added Crow into their ecosystem. That's pretty cool. So now I think they have 9 or 10 EVM chains in there. And they are very close because the reason, I didn't realize this, but the reason I think they're struggling from getting projects into their ecosystem is that they don't have the pod chain is on DEX tools, but not the projects, not the contracts, and that's something that's probably been holding some people back. But I got word that they are very close already. I'm thinking days, not weeks or months. I'm thinking days that anyone that comes out with their contract on Podchain is going to be already, the project is going to be on DEX tools. And if y'all don't know what Podchain is, of course, it's if you drop your project in there, you know, you could have it on multi-chains with the same liquidity pool. So that's pretty cool, you know, and they're working on a few other things, you know, still some weight on that, like the app and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's cool that they added Crow and into the ecosystem. And I think Dione, it's coming very soon also. I mean, that is a low market cap chain with not that much traffic yet. But one thing I do want to say, Zach, is, you know, I hear this a lot, and I think that it's really like overrated when people say, you know, like, oh, when Bitcoin starts going back down, it's when we have all season. And man, I had this guy looked at the numbers really good, and you know, I think that all season, yeah, we some people do sell off Bitcoin to get into this higher risk place, but you know, a lot of these blue chip projects, of course, like XRP and Cardano and all these IVACs, they're going to follow Bitcoin the way up in time, and while Bitcoin is still going up, and a lot of the sell-offs that you're going to see from when Bitcoin gets the, you know, the correction, man, a lot of this money really doesn't, it goes back to altcoins, but I think all season, it's new liquidity, man. I don't think it's so much from Bitcoin. Yeah, it does come from Bitcoin, but I don't know what's your take on this, man. But I think it's just new liquidity coming into the market, and that is why all season, you know, it's struggling so far. You know, I am seeing new liquidity coming into meme coins. You know, it's not like money's moving from one meme coin to the other one. There is new liquidity, not as much either. But yeah, man, I'm not hoping for Bitcoin to retrace 20-25% for all season to start, which that is a signal. But yeah, man, it's the struggle of finding new liquidity. That is why many coins are struggling to do what, you know, what they're meant to do. And just looking at, for instance, blockchain or even Dione, you know, with the teams they have and all that, a project like this back in 2021 would have been pumping that shit right now, like big time, you know. But yeah, man, I don't know what's your take on that, you know. But I truly believe like all season has to see new liquidity, big time new liquidity coming into the market.
100%. This is going to happen. It's, well, part of the cycle. Historically, well, we all have seen, well, maybe not all, but those who have been enough in the space have seen that, first of all, we see this parabolic move by Bitcoin, and then, this follows to big market cap altcoins, and then it follows to mid and low caps. I definitely think that in the last run we had something huge with Shiba Inu, and I think that they've created a huge ecosystem there. So yeah, big shout out for them. However, I do think that this cycle, Kaiken is basically going to be the next Shiba Inu, no? And I think that's exactly where all the profits from all those big market cap altcoins, Shiba Inu, Doge, I think they are going to flow down to projects like Kaiken. So, I think that something very exciting is going to come. Let's go. Cheers, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Mark, to your point, I mean, this is, I know I say this a lot, but it's like, it's so crazy to me. If we take a look at 2021, even at the freaking peak, we had 2 meme coins in the top 100, right? There might have been 1 or 2 bounce in and out or whatever, but like solidified, we had Doge and SHIB. Right now, without retail really back in the market, we're kind of in this weird spot where it's kind of the bull run, but it's kind of a Bitcoin bull run. But you look down, okay, I'm just going to rattle off the top meme coins that are in the top 100. Dogecoin, SHIB, Pepe, Bonk, Whiff, Floki, Popcat, Brett, Peanut, Goatius Maximus, Cat in the Dog's World, Mogcoin, Nero. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of the top 100 cryptos are meme coins. So, yeah, man, it's just, you know, the retail money that's here, they're just not flowing into VC utility-backed projects. You know what else? That money's not flowing into NFTs. You got a lot of extra liquid there. You know, NFTs might come back, but right now, you don't have a lot of the retail money flowing into NFTs. Not that I know of. And admittedly, I'm not an NFT maxier, and I don't pay attention to it as much as many others do. I'm sure there's money to be made still there, but it's nowhere near the hype of where it was last cycle right now. A lot of that money's just flowing into memes, specifically. Go ahead. Lunker. Yeah.
NFTs are a bear market play for me. That just gives us all something to do in the bear market. I truly believe that.
That kind of makes sense, bro, honestly. Yeah. No, I mean, it's just crazy to me, man, that we have 13 meme coins in the top 100, and we're still talking about retail's not back. And it isn't. But the money that's here, I mean, it's just so freaking concentrated, you know, in that sector right now. It's crazy. So that's why it just baffles me that there's still people out there that ignore it. You know what I mean? That there's still people out there that are like, you know, I'm just not going to pay attention to that. It's like, shit.
In denial. That's called in denial, basically. And well, it happens always that we get a new narrative, as we're having now with memes. This happens. People are just in denial. They don't want to see what's going on. And well, in my opinion, having Donald Trump and Elon Musk there is a guarantee. Or well, there's no guarantees in this game, but in my opinion, it could be in certain way a guarantee that we're going to continue having this type of preference, no? Because at the end, this is a question of preference, right? And right now, the appetite is there. When retail enters, the appetite is going to be even more there. And I think that those who position themselves in good strategic meme coins, especially if they are related to the Inu narrative, the 6 Japanese breeds, basically. Well, I think that those are going to shine. History tells us that those are the ones that work, right? Not the only ones, of course not, but they are the guarantee inside memes, right? We saw it with Doge, we saw it with Shiba, we saw it with Kishu Inu, with Hokkaido Inu. We will see it this bull cycle with Kaiken. And in my opinion, the fact that we have so many meme coins in the top 100, as you mentioned, which is completely true, is already an indicative that this is going to continue, and that all those, all those gains that the people are doing systematically with meme coins are going to flow down to what's going to be the next Shiba and so on. No? So I think that this is here to stay. Those who position themselves properly are going to see, huge gains. This is like this. And let's go. Cheers.
Yeah, and real quick point on that, and we'll keep it moving. Yeah, I just took a quick look at the next page on CoinMarketCap. You know, like the 101 to 200. You got another 5 or 6 meme coins sitting in there. I mean, it's just it's insane. And you've probably got, you know, who knows how many that haven't even been created yet that will eventually be there. I mean, it's just so it's pretty wild. Tyler, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going? So are we just talking about the top 100 meme coin?
Yeah, I mean, kind of covering everything a little bit, but I mean, some of these top ones I put up there, like PONKE's ranked 150. I think that's the smallest one by market cap. But yeah, man, just kind of highlighting the whole meme coin space, and honestly, it draws people in. But we can talk all things crypto. You know how we do.
Oh yeah, no problem. So, and I think I've been actually looking at. I actually just use ChatGPT. I actually use that so much for so many things. But I asked about like which ones would be good on the XRP ledger, and I did some due diligence and research. And I think one that's like, I mean, because I look at past successful meme coins, like for example Brett, and this one on the XRP ledger reminds me of Brett because it has like the same circulating supply. It's called Brito, and I think it has 10 billion market cap, and it's at a almost $600,000 market cap. I just think it has a great opportunity. That's really it. Because I think that's going to be another like one, because we have like Cardano's that's kind of becoming more popular, like SNCC, which I got into that one. But I think on the XRP ledger, which I actually really like that XRP ledger because it's like it gives you, so instead of like being it in dollars, it seems like it's like this one goes up and it does it in XRP. So like if XRP goes up, then it's almost like going up in two different ways, if that makes sense.
Yeah, man. You were probably here, Tyler. We had that massive XRP meme coin space. It was freaking epic. We're going to do another one of those probably next week sometime, actually. I'm thinking about putting another one of those together. It was awesome. Just so many different things happening in all of these ecosystems. I mean, you got, Sui or Sui, however you want to pronounce it. They've got their whole ecosystem growing with meme coins. Of course, you got Solana, you've got Tron, you've got Kronos. I mean, all of these top blockchains now are rolling out, these vast ecosystems. And Caspa, another one, right? If you can get early to these, man, I mean, it's just, tons of opportunity there. And, XRP's got a lot going for it right now. So it only makes sense that ecosystem completely will grow. So I love it. I think it's a really smart move looking into that ecosystem. Let's go up to Blue Eyes. We're going to get to our sponsor. By the way, our sponsor today is Azumi. They're up here on the stage with us. They've been rocking with us for a while. If you're not following Azumi, if you're not hopping in their Telegram, do it right now. Do it right now. Hop in there. Show them some love. They have done an amazing job since coming on with us, and we're just happy to have them. We're going to jump over to them here in a few. But right now, stop what you're doing. Give them a follow. Get in their Telegram. Great community, great dev, always with us here on the Breakfast Club. So appreciate you guys. Let's get over to Blue Eyes.
Let's go, Kai Ken, the last Inu.
All right, Blue Eyes, what's going on?
Yeah, hey Zach. Cheers for having us up, pal, man. I hope you're all good. Hope everyone else is doing well and having a good day so far. Obviously, just jumping into spaces around meme coins at the minute. It's no, you just see the big ones there, the SHIB, the Doge. I mean, animals, man. Who doesn't love an animal, right? And like the meme coins are kicking it off. And I just love the fact that, these big exchanges now that, the normies can kind of buy on. We'll start seeing the likes of these new ones that are coming on board, which is only great for us. And obviously, I think a lot of liquidity is going to come flowing in through the meme coin space via the likes of like Binance and Coinbase and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm bullish as it is. I'm bullish on my XRP, Flare, Songbird, and Chib that we spoke about. Zach, I have DM'd you back, mate. Maybe we can have a bit of a catch up regarding that and try and link you up with the project that I'm absolutely. I'm not a dev, guys. I'm not here, shilling my own project. I'm an investor, and I'm absolutely bullish on Chib at the moment. And it leads back to the two there up top, which is SHIB and Doge. The Shiba Inu dog. A brief quick one for Chiba One was the organisation that actually rescued Kabusu, aka Doge. So it's kind of a paying homage to the likes of SHIB, Doge, Kabusu, and Nero. So kind of all roads lead back to that. What I'm seeing at the moment, I'm seeing a lot of the cabal pushing these current trend narratives. And they are just that current. So what you need to kind of look out for, guys, is a timeless narrative, one that's going to always kind of be around because it's got a purpose and it's got a history and it's got a story. So that's kind of where I'm at with the meme coins. I'm not really chasing the ones that are being pushed out there in a minute because I end up buying tops and I'll just get wrecked. So I'll just kind of stick to what I'm doing at the moment. But I just really appreciate your time and having me on, Zach. Do you mind if I pin a quick post? It's an actual story. They've partnered up with a content creator now telling the actual story. And again, as I came in last time, many people don't know the origin story of Kabusu, aka Doge, and her siblings, and how she was actually rescued. If it wasn't for Chiba One, there wouldn't be any dog meta whatsoever. There would be no SHIB, there'd be no Doge, there'd be no Floki, there'd be no Nero, there'd be nothing. So I'll pin that, pal. But yeah, do drop me a DM back, and I really appreciate your time. Thanks.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll definitely get back to you on the DMs too, man. Appreciate you popping in. Let's go up to Izumi, our sponsor. Let's hear from them a little bit, then we'll get down to Boppy, and I see Vita. Got some other new speakers, XR Peak. We'll get down to you as well. But Izumi, what's going on? Make sure you guys share the room too. Share the room. Share the room.
Hey, good morning, guys. Thank you for having us as well. Again, and yeah, speaking of the Chiba shelter, that's actually pretty on point. The Chiba shelter will be here after Nero. It remained after Kabozu, and it will keep saving dogs until they like hundreds of years until Japan goes down or whatever. But yeah, not that I think that Japan will go down, but you know what I mean. So, and one thing that it's pretty cool is that Nero was rescued from the streets by this Chiba shelter. She was named Izumi by the shelter. You know, the Japanese shelter, the Chiba One shelter, they name the dogs and they give them an identity so they get adopted faster. They build a profile and all of that. And Izumi was adopted by Kabozu Mama, and then she was named Nero. So it's also one of the trendy narratives right now. We are cooling down from a $1.6 million all-time high. We are consolidating around 650,000. So it's a good opportunity to get in if you trust a meme coin that has a doxed CTO lead, that has been around for 2 months and hasn't had a lower low and hasn't had a lower high. It's always been, since we CTO'd, a higher high and higher low. So yeah, we're building, and you know what? I think that one of the best decisions that we made was to partner with the Breakfast Club to get more exposure, because when you're such a low market cap, what you need is eyes and amount of holders. You don't really want to have these whales and these rotators to come in all at once, because sorry about that. All you're gonna get is a huge green candle and then a huge red candle, because that's how pumps work. So what we're doing is just building these strong foundations, building the community, and having, you know, strong holders that believe in the vision of the multi-cycle approach that we're having. And so far it's been working so very, very well. So we are definitely going to keep this partnership with the Breakfast Club. We just need some funds, because, you know, everything is all about the marketing wallet, which we have 15% of the supply right there. We actually bought, the CTO team bought 22% of the supply at the beginning of the CTO. And instead of selling that for $300,000 at all-time high, we donated it to the marketing wallet so that we can push Izumi where it belongs. So yeah, if you're looking for a Nero beta play, Izumi is your play. And yeah, thank you very much, guys, for giving us the chance to showcase Izumi. The conversations here are always amazing. So hoping I can chip in the next few minutes about what the market is cooking right now with meme coins.
Love it, man. Appreciate that. Vita, what's up, man? Go ahead.
Well, I was going to compliment his chart and his liquidity to market cap ratio. It's beautiful. It's more than 10%. You know, and that's what people want. You don't want those coins that have a horrible ratio. And Izumi's got a very, very beautiful one. The chart looks amazing.
It really does, man. We've watched them kind of grow, you know, from the ground up too. So it's been pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm showcasing the chart right now on our live stream too, as the lead dev there was speaking. You know, by the way, the lead dev's fully doxed too. I think that's, you know, a lot of people look at that, right? As, okay, we know who's behind this. I think that matters quite a bit, especially when you're a startup and you're actually not trying to just get a, a big pump on the chart and then a big sell off and then people forget about you. You're looking to kind of play the long game. I think that's important. So respect that. And yeah, they've been an awesome sponsor. You guys have been awesome. Can't wait to continue working with you guys. And yeah, and seeing this thing even go to, higher levels here as we get cooking. XRP.
I was going to say,
oh yeah, Vita, go ahead, man. You got something else?
Doxing is very, very important. That is so cool that you are doxed. A lot of people now are looking for doxed devs, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Vita, you got anything else just on the overall market, dude? What's your take, man?
Sorry, I totally did not mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. No, you're good, bro. You're good.
It's funny, every time I get pulled up here, Zach, my phone like automatically shuts off or something and goes like blank, and I can't hear anything. So I'm surprised this time I can hear stuff. I'm excited, man, about this market, you guys. Like we are headed into not only a bull run that we've never had, like it's going to be a big bull run, but the future of crypto now is so promising, especially with Trump, going into the White House and appointing Elon. I mean, Doge is going to explode. Doge is going to be worth a lot, in my opinion, in the future because Elon loves Doge, number one, and that he wants to implement Doge into X as a payment system. So I bet you $1 million that's what's going to be happening with Doge. So I think Doge is going to explode here in the near future. I'm looking at crypto because I'm a businessman, right? Family owns a business. And how we have been for the past 4 years has been horrible under Biden. I mean, now that Trump is going to be back in the House, the future looks so promising, and we're going to be seeing Bitcoin everywhere. We are going to be seeing Bitcoin on buildings, on businesses, on drinks. You're going to be seeing Bitcoin vitamins. I'm pretty sure you're going to see some Bitcoin vitamins out there, guys. It's just what the world's going to. Trump loves Bitcoin. Elon loves Bitcoin. We all love Bitcoin.
If there was only a vitamin crypto product out there somewhere.
Right? Like a Bitcoin vitamin C with zinc, huh?
Surely it's got to be Bitcoin Viagra.
Right.
That's what it's got to be. Mars in development of that right now. That's why you get a Bitcoin. You get a younger one.
You get a Bitcoin boner. That's funny. I could totally do that. That's funny. Yeah, I do vitamins. Obviously, I own Bitcoin vitamins, and I make Bitcoin vitamins. The first Bitcoin vitamin ever made. Vitamin C with zinc, baby. Vitamin B and CoQ10. It's a multivitamin. That's what I do for a living, guys. Bitcoin's going to be everywhere.
I want some of the profits now for the Bitcoin Viagra that you're about to make, surely.
Why don't you go in on it with me? Be an investor.
Ooh.
I own a manufacturing plant here in Utah. We've been doing this for 40 years, bro. We have got the means to make it.
Nice.
Blue eyes.
Yeah, but
Blue eyes looking
really
for some equity.
Right? It's going to be all going into my coin on Tron. Tron's going to be making moves, guys. You guys might think that Tron's been sitting in the background, but you know what? Justin Sun's got something coming because Tron, from what I understand, has the most liquidity, $63 billion in stables. Tron is very, very liquid. And I think that, Justin had the first Sun Pump wave. It was kind of like a little, like a beta testing, to see how it would go. Because he's gearing up for another Sun Pump boom. So you guys, get yourself some Tron. It's Tron, front-running Tron meme coins is how you guys will make that easy millions. If you hold it, but, front-run the Tron meme coins, you'll make millions.
I like it, bro. I got Sundog and I got Tron Bull. Those are my two big plays on Tron. So
now you need to get Vitamin.
Okay. Wait, is the token?
Vitamin.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give it a look. The token's out. The token's live.
It's out. It's on Sun Pump. It is a micro cap, guys. I have been just building the floor. I've got trusted people now holding the floor. So my market cap is very low. It's like $20,000 market cap, guys.
Let's
So,
talk.
yeah.
Let's talk on the back channels. Maybe we can help get some more eyes on it.
Cool. And also, I am fully doxxed. I threw my ID out on my profile, guys. I am doxxed through my vitamin. I have to be.
Love it. I love it, man. Appreciate you coming up, man. Appreciate the insights. Definitely. Let's definitely chat in the back channels.
Hell yeah.
Boppy, what's going on?
Hey, hold on. I'm going to cut him, man, because I was trying to get on there.
All right, XRP, go ahead.
Yeah, I really just wanted to just really put on everybody's radar. I know y'all aren't talking about it. Maybe that's a good thing because y'all know what's up. But it seems like people are sleeping on First Ledger because I'm seeing lives being changed daily. Like not having to wait till January. I'm talking about every day.
It's just underground right now. You know, that's kind of the feeling I get.
It is super underground, and isn't that what we're here for? The alpha? You know what I mean? Like, just to be honest, First Ledger, I mean, it's the meme coins on XRP. And I know that, like, when you hear XRP, all that stuff comes with it and stuff, but the opportunity is insane. And I just recommend everyone just to look at First Ledger. Just look at it. You know what I mean? Just look at it. I'm not telling you what coin to pick. I'm not telling you what coin to pick or whatever.
We had we had First Ledger on. We had an XRP meme coin space. Were you in that?
Yeah, I was there for that meme coin space, but I've been here for every other space, and it seems like it's just under there. I know you, and you're like the first like major YouTuber I've seen kind of talk about it, so I can see how it's percolating into kind of a mainstream talk. But it's if you're wanting to make some money, you know what I'm saying? Just look at it. And that's really all I want to say.
No, appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're going to do another one of those XRP spaces too, for sure. We're going to be able to put another one of those together probably next week. Shout out to Doc, who usually comes in here. I don't know if he's down in the audience today somewhere, but yeah, he helped us put all that together, man. We had an unbelievable turnout. So yeah, we'll be doing another one, man. And my eyes are peeled. I'm looking at a few. I'm looking at a few already just from our space last week that I like. So I love it, man. Boppy, what's up?
Yeah, so I did want to go over XRP. Pretty much, I feel like if we're looking at a community, like crypto, like projects, like crypto coins in general, like on a community perspective, I feel like right after Bitcoin, Doge, XRP is like the community. It's like top three. So you gotta look at that, and you gotta think through the good times. There was, the community was bullish. It was, still active. So right now they're approaching it went up probably about it went up a lot in the last couple of days, and I feel like once they got an ETF going on, it's gonna be, it's gonna attract a lot more people, and it's just a matter of time. I feel like, to be honest, XRP probably could be the biggest, sliver, like the coin you just don't expect. You be like, damn, this shit is at $100, or this shit is at, it sounds ridiculous. $100 sounds ridiculous. Probably maybe like $25. Like, damn, this shit is at $25. I didn't think it was gonna be over there. So I feel like, XRP probably, is the most underestimated, project right now in the crypto space.
Yeah, man, and I think people get like this this weird feeling about it because during the lawsuit, it was, the old joke. It's like, oh, it's a stable coin, it's not moving, and it's like, but you got to realize like why the price was depressed over that time period. You know what I mean? Hell, you couldn't even buy the damn thing. You know what I mean? You couldn't even buy it on Coinbase in the heat of the bull run, and it still got up to $2. Now we have a ton of clarity from last July, that XRP is not a security on the retail side. The last hurdle now is this whole institutional, side of the argument. But now we know we got a changing of the guards at the SEC coming, Gary Gensler out. We're going to get somebody in there crypto friendly, whoever it is, whether it's, I think her name's Pierce, or I'd love to see the guy from Binance US. Brian Brooks, who I think, we played some clips from him yesterday. Regardless, we're going to get somebody in there that I think is very different than Gary Gensler. And I think as long as they, somewhat fast track this and XRP has time within this bull run, at some point in 2025, I got an XRP video coming out here in a little bit actually on my channel. And a lot of the analysts out there saying like mid 2025 for XRP ETFs. I mean, that can line up perfectly, for the back half of next year, which could be, a great time in the market. So, yeah, I mean, it's XRP is a big time sleeper, man. I hold some because I do think there's going to be a day where a lot of people are going to be FOMOing in, and a lot of those people are going to be the same people who said, it's a stable coin and blah, blah, blah. And, because it's not sexy. It's not a sexy play right now. But from a utility standpoint, they've been around since 2017. And guys, there's a reason. Don't get it twisted. There's a reason why XRP was singled out. I mean, they could have went after whoever they wanted to. They could have went after Ethereum. They could have went after Cardano. They could have went. Why'd they go after XRP? I don't know. It changes the way money moves around the world. Like it hits people right where it hurts. You know what I mean? The banking system. I don't think that was by accident. Okay. I think that was strategic. And nor do I think, this might be unpopular, nor do I think it's really Gary Gensler. I think he's just a puppet. He's just a puppet. I mean, so I think that was a regime decision. And now we have a new regime who, we have a lot more information and insights in what they want to see out of crypto, not just Bitcoin, what they want to see out of crypto. And I think that's an important distinction. And now I think if XRP was ever going to cook, I mean, it's now, you know what I mean? And we're already seeing it a little bit. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for it. And I've been stacking a little bit, anytime it dipped down below 50 cents over these last, last year or so. And we saw whales come in pretty heavy there at 50 cents. And I was trying to just follow the smart money and stack it up a little bit as much as I could. And, glad I did. And shout out to all the people trading on my, affiliate exchanges on XRP because I get a nice little kickback and I just hold it. I just hold it over there too. So let's see here. Blue Eyes, what do you got, man?
So I just wanted to kind of go back to the XRP and all the exchanges that kind of dropped them off a cliff. But I just want to give a massive shout out to Uphold. They've supported Ripple throughout. And now what we're seeing after everything's done, all the exchanges are kind of just going, oh yeah, we'll relist you back. But Uphold, I think there's probably a couple of others, but for me, I know Uphold was the one that kind of fully supported. And that's where I was kind of buying my Flare, Songbird and XRP through. So, they've stuck by them through thick and thin. And 100% I agree with everything you've just said. About why they were trying to suppress the price. They don't want XRP in this space. They really don't want it in the financial, in the banking sectors. They really don't want it. They don't want it to become the new SWIFT and a current. They kind of have a link back through to the XRP. They were both airdrops for XRP holders, actually. So there's some kind of affiliate there. But also, just a quick one. I've heard that Trump's his administration, are they looking to buy an exchange? Have I heard that right?
Yeah, Mar, you were mentioning that. What was the name of that exchange that they're trying to buy?
I'll tell you right now.
Begins with a B or something, I want to say?
Yeah, it's for like $100 million.
Yeah, exactly. It begins with K. It's Kai Ken. Kai Ken, exactly. Yeah.
Isn't it BAKKT? Backed?
I thought it began with a B. Maybe it's a silent B. But interestingly, look at the coins that are that he wants to list. What the main ones are on that list. And Doge is definitely one of them, and XRP is definitely one of them that's been newly added, I think, to that exchange. So that's worth noting and having a look at, guys. Whatever's on there is very interesting. That's
Yeah,
all I'm gonna say.
I've got that list. There's only 16 coins on that exchange. So I'll just rattle them off. It's Algorand, Avalanche, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano, Chainlink, Cosmos, Doge, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Pepe, Polkadot, Ripple, SHIB, Solana, and USD Coin, XRP Ripple. So yeah, interesting.
And just another quick one with XRP with it, they've got a stable coin coming. You know, that's kind of there. XRP is like as you said, the biggest sleeping giant ever in the crypto space. Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, all things considered, you know, it's kind of crazy too. Like, it's a U.S. based company, but they do most of their business outside the U.S. Imagine when that changes. I mean, there are so many reasons to be excited. I know Larry's probably got something to add here too. We got about a half hour left of the show, guys. Just want to say thank you to everybody listening, live stream, YouTube and X. Well over 4,000 people will listen to this when it's over. We've been really running hot with these recently, man. With the market turning. I think yesterday I put the numbers together. We had like 5,800 listeners altogether, which is just unbelievable. We've watched this thing grow from the ground up. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who comes in here every single day and you know, makes this part of their day, Monday through Friday. So appreciate that. Really, truly do. And Zach Paid, I know, would say the same, man. It's kind of crazy. We had a cool vision with this. We were just like, you know, let's just start doing it. And you know, we've been doing it now, I don't even know, 5-6 months. Time flies, and here we are. But Larry, I know you probably got something here to add on XRP, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, so going back to what Blue Eyes was talking about, Swift has already basically conceded to the future. And I talked about this before giving alpha on XRP. XRP got an MOU of cooperation. They convinced Swift to bring UnionPay, because never in a million years would I think that UnionPay and Swift would work together, because, you know, UnionPay is the main BRICS payment and remittance channel, and Swift is for the OPEC and the free world, right? So they have an MOU of cooperation to use it as their digital asset solution to fiat and to international remittance, etc. So and to talk about the schedule, you know, no one can predict the schedule, but the first inklings of cooperation with, you know, Mr. Gint, like you said, he's just a puppet. It's just the powers that be, but a lot of the pressure has been removed, because that was one of, you know, there had to be a bad guy. It couldn't be Bitcoin at the time. It couldn't be Coinbase at the time. You know, Coinbase took some turns being the bad guy, but there always has to be a pariah, right, to divert the focus in a market. There always the narrative has to be drawn out so that there's winners and losers. It's part of the manipulation machine. But XRP is the first, you know, DeFi and fintech purveyor that's been able to bring the 6 major banks together. You know, we're talking about, like, you know, Standard Charter, ICBC. You know, for myself, I work for HSBC Consulting on their quantum chain and their gold-backed token, and a big part of that is, you know, XRP and the integration of their a real solution over the Band-Aid solutions for data and monetary remittance. So this is continuing to evolve, and like I said, if of course they didn't want XRP to come into fruition, especially stateside or on OPEC compliance side, because it actually brought, you know, Swift and UnionPay together. That's just like the Cold War bringing the Russia and the U.S. together, or the USSR and the U.S. together. It's the same equivalent as far as financial technology and as far as world treasuries are concerned. So this is huge because you have consensus from APAC and BRICS nation main banking apparatus, the main neutral Swiss banks, and then of course you know, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, etc., are all on board with XRP's you know, financial remittance technology. But beyond that, also it's leveraged, you know, on both on the token and it has to be important to make a distinction between the XRP, Ripple, the equity investment side is providing the fintech that was differing in political opinion from XRP, the token, but now there's consensus for that, right? So that's a great thing that President Trump they got elected, because now there can be kind of an even keel where they don't have to have that internal arbitrage at Ripple Foundation and XRP to play common ball. So that was the biggest, I think, step that came, or that was a consensus that XRP had within itself from the equity side as well as the token side. So I'm excited about that. And Zach, talking about some alpha, we talked about this last night. If you're sleeping on Litecoin, you shouldn't, because no financial advice, but I think you and a few other people in the community that jumped on probably did all right, right? Whereas, am I mistaken in that conclusion?
No, man. I'm up on my Litecoin position. That's for sure. I like it, and I just like the. I like a lot of things. I mean, obviously, what you had laid out, and then things started to heat up with the potential of a Litecoin ETF. I think the thing that I really like about Litecoin, well, a couple things. It's been around for a really long time. It's always been silver to Bitcoin's gold, and from a price standpoint, the institutions can come in and really dominate things and do really well.
Grayscale has, partitioned quite a bit of its Bitcoin holdings in favor of Litecoin based on, again, I always make that analogy of silver and gold for Bitcoin and Ethereum, but Litecoin's kind of the palladium or the platinum, where the point of entry is low enough, but it's scaling. Its scaling for the value is so underrated, but it has so much potential based on its past history. It's never went down that low and has been able to hold a fairly good price regardless of market pressure or lack of market action at all, based on, again, the fact that it's a proof of work asset, right? And I think Doge has had a lot of that durability. You look at Bell's token or Bell's coin. Bell's coin was like a few cents, and now it's in the top 40 of both proof of work assets and altcoin assets. Not meme, but obviously, but it's just really proof is in the pudding on that. And you'll see more of that on Crypto Breakfast Club, because I'm going to bring someone from Litecoin Foundation and Litecoin Labs here to talk about. We're going to have a show. Me and Zach talked about that on proof of work and the importance of proof of work for the market going forward. As a dilutionary mechanism on the hyperinflationary mechanism of proof of work tokens as a whole. Like Bitcoin is the main foundational asset besides Ethereum. So now we have more choices. It's always good for the market, especially with retail coming in, needing more choices at a lower ceiling for entry. One of the biggest barriers of entry is the price of Bitcoin, fractionalized or not. So all optimistic.
That's good stuff. Speaking of Bitcoin, guys, we're 1% away from our all-time high. We're a little less than $1,000 away from our all-time high right now. We're at 92,400 and some change. 93.4, our all-time high set about 6 days ago. So we'll be watching that throughout the day as well. In terms of some other things, just movers and shakers, things that are looking decent here right now in the market. Algorand has picked up over the last 7 days. Same thing with HBAR. Ton of positive news coming in there on HBAR, and Algorand, it's been depressed for a while, but it's starting to make a run, which is nice to see. I see VeChain making some headway too. Quant starting to make some moves as well, so that's good to see as well. Let's go back up, Zach. What's going on, man? Are you trading anything right now? Going back to meme coin degeneracy land. What are you doing right now? He's busy trading.
No, Zach, it's his bro. You don't have to ask him what he's doing. He took over a project. He's over here in the trenches, really in the trenches now.
So he took over Nova.
Yo, yeah. We're not joking. He took over Nova. He has the Telegram. He got the original dev to give him all the supply. Yeah, he took over Nova. Nova is fucking a ZTO. Listen, get in now, bro. Get in now.
Crazy. Mutasco, what's going on?
Hey, morning. I posted a few things and I wanted to make a comment on this XRP thing that you guys were talking about. I don't know, and I'm sure some of you here already know, like if you go, let's say, you were talking about hidden gem, right? So ecosystems, and I know you and I both are bullish on Tau. When you talk about AI, Tau is not out of the picture. But when you're looking at, say, for example, Tau, most people don't get it. It's just running around and it's like, okay, is it Bitcoin? Is it not? What is it? Okay, who cares? And I've said this before. If you just want to get a take of it, just go on taumarketcap.com. It's like coin market cap, right? And it'll give you an idea of like, okay, what is this thing, right? How many projects are being built on it? And they call them subnets. And these subnets are like literally every single one of them has a unique use case. And then you're looking at the size of the market within that category. And you're like, okay, is it undervalued, overvalued, or what is it, right? Now, with XRP, if you go on XP Market, I think it's the website. Yeah, xpmarket.com. There's like, I think about 8,000 or 9,000. It's a little bit closer to 9,000 tokens, right, in total. And go take pump.fun, okay? Take pump.fun and maybe Uniswap and all the different DEXs that, allow you to deploy and launch tokens. But if you're looking at it from an ecosystem standpoint, let's say the XRP ledger, and you say, well, if it's early, what makes it early? And are you going to compare it to, say, for example, because I really looked at